This week, I am in Latin America, March 2nd in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, March 3rd, Santiago, Chile, and March 10th, I am in Mexico City, Mexico. The shows are in English, but there'll be some Spanish stuff peppered in, of course. You can get tickets at tomsegura.com/tour. Gracias.
So I'll just do comedy over there and, show a tit every now and then, keep people happy.
Sweet. Are you that kind? You're like, what's up?
I either go, are you going to fuck me or block me? Pick one. Black Twitter doesn't like it at all.
I bet not.
And it makes you think about other things that would happen in space without gravity. Can you fart without shitting?
Welcome to your mom's house.
Do you need a new mattress? Go to satva.com/theshit now for $200 off the next purchase of your Satva mattress. It's the shit.
And we are excited to be back.
Excite.
Studio Jeans. Welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House. I'm Tim. She's Christine.
So much has happened.
We've a lot has gone down.
I know.
We have an action-packed episode. There's so many good
You're
things.
in Australia?
Australia.
For the longest time.
New Zealand. I've got, I'm in Latino America right now, actually, as this episode airs. And then from there, I'm here, and then I do my huge European tour.
Wow.
Europa.
That's so exciting, dude.
Yeah, it's like 20 cities or something. I forget how many cities or shows.
Jesus.
It's a lot. It's a lot of movement. I'm going to start it off in your motherland.
Again, in Budapest. Last time you got sick, I hope you don't get sick.
I know. And because I got sick, here's the saddest thing that's ever happened getting sick. Because I got sick, I didn't check my messages. You kind of your brain shuts off. I was throwing up in a trash can on the side of the stage before I walked. Like, that's how I didn't see that Rocco had DM'd me to come to the show. Yeah.
It only smells.
It only smells, and I were going to DP someone that night.
I can't believe it.
And it just all fell apart.
Yeah, he's been living in Hungary for a minute. His wife is
His
from
whole
Budapest,
family.
right?
Yeah, they all live there, yeah.
He's so charming. Tell him I say hi.
I mean,
I am in love with Rocco.
the man is as sweet as pie. I love that all his posts. I've seen his posts. It's all like, here's my beautiful wife.
I know.
Here's my family I love.
Yeah. It's an odd choice to show that side of you.
It is interesting.
When you're in pornography. I think you should keep that secret.
Yeah. The other one that's really funny that you see with like hoes is like they'll do like an ass gaping video on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, don't forget to check out my new scene.
Yeah.
Like I put 3 things in my ass. And then their next picture they'll post is like, I was with my nephew today. Look how adorable this kid is. And you're like, hey, lady, your branding is way off.
Well, I don't want to see you as a person.
Yeah. Like, you're a gaper. Just keep the lane
real.
Straight and real. Yeah.
That is so true. So I follow this like hoe on TikTok and she's so great. Like if you negatively comment in her stuff, she'll come after you. She'll come after your husband and be like, I'm going to steal your man. Like, she is insane.
Yeah.
And I was down for it. And then she got personal and started sharing her children and her life. And I was like, dude, no.
I like hoes that keep it 100 with their
hoey.
hoe life.
Yeah.
And also, like, the weird hoe thing to do is the reason you know them, the reason they have an account that people follow is because they do hoe shit, right? They're like, here's my titties, here's my ass. I like to, like, that's their whole.
It's the bread and butter.
And then they go, my social account is just going to be me. I like baking.
Oh my God.
I love music. And they'll put, and then when someone's like, nice ass, they're like, that's not what I like to hear. It's like, that's anybody who knows you. They know you because of that. Like, I understand that you might not want to hear it all the time, but you can't get mad at people for pointing out how your ass looks great in the video.
It sounds like you've been down this hole a lot.
Yeah. Well,
you've been burned a few times,
because
Tommy.
that's what I comment. If you can see all my comments. My comments are public, and I'm always like, nice tits, baby. And then when a girl calls me out, I go, but all I follow this for is to see your fucking tits and your ass, bitch. That's just who I am.
Put them in their place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I do see those interactions, and it makes me always roll my eyes.
I know. You know what's so interesting is during the pandemic, everybody became a chef.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't want to know how an actress makes her vegan anorexic salads every day. Like, I'm not interested in your oatmeal cookies.
I like when chefs do it.
Yeah, like people that are actual food people.
Yeah, good at cooking.
Yeah, I don't think we need to know every side of every public figure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we do either.
It's fine. It's fine to have secrets.
I just feel strongly that if you're a hoe,
yeah,
you know.
You really do feel strongly about that. You're circling back to it.
Well, it's the topic we're talking about, Christine. Mm-hmm. Don't get insecure. If you're gonna be a hoe,
who you're commenting on?
All my comments are public. You can see them all. If you go to any hoe's page, there's at least 50 comments from me. That's all I do is comment on hoes' pages.
Until they respond to you. Are you that kind? You're like, what's up?
I either go, are you going to fuck me or block me? Pick one. I just feel like please keep children off of your feed.
Yeah.
Like, stop posting.
Yeah.
My niece and I are shopping today. Like,
yeah, I want to come.
Well,
I can't come if your niece.
The previous post has 3 dicks in your mouth. Could you not? Could you not? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you're a purist. I understand.
I don't know.
You're a purist.
Yeah.
Peter Murphy's out of rehab, Tom.
Sorry, what's that?
Peter Murphy's out of rehab, and my goth friends we're all just like this emotional whiplash.
Yeah.
You know, because he's like, I'm not touring with Bauhaus, but I'm going to do this David Bowie tribute.
Oh, on his own?
Yeah.
Where's he going to do it?
See, the shock.
Well, yeah, no, I'm fucking in awe right now. This is like when one of those hoes replies to one of my comments. I get so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move to the Philippines.
You know?
Come now, hard.
Ew, I hate it.
That's my most popular comment. I usually write "come now hard."
I hate that guy so much.
Why?
Ugh, he thinks he's so cool. He thinks he can like he's got this power, and like it's not the way, you know what I mean?
How do you know?
He can't really make you come hard now.
He's making videos where he sure looks like he is.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't we?
Yeah, I want to start because I want to get into this whole lane of TikToks that I found.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of stuff.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff. All right, here we go. Here's your opening clip, everybody.
Gotta talk about cleanliness. Can't call yourself no man if your ass ain't clean. So, if you're gonna invite a girl over, 2 rooms you need to make sure you have clean before you even get to the motherfucking bedroom. That's the living room where y'all gonna be spending most of y'all time at, and the bathroom where she probably gonna go when she gotta piss and shit, whatever. So with that living room, make sure you vacuum that shit after you clean it up and light a candle. I know some of y'all might think candles are for, that shit might be fruity. You fruity, bitch.
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stand! Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pazsitzky.
welcome to your mom's house.
You fruity, bitch.
My favorite part of that is that he stopped himself.
He stopped. Yeah. He stopped.
I know you think the candle's off of... You think they're fruity? We knew what you were going to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was the
The
best.
hesitation.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin Samuels is back.
I know. Thank God.
I know.
But I feel like this video does need to be made for dudes because...
and he's putting it in a way that dudes can respond to.
He's right. Like I'm telling...
You
Remember
don't want
I've
some
told the
lady
story.
being like, it's important to have a clean apartment when women come over. No, he's talking to you like your friend.
Yeah. And he's right because so many guys' bathrooms are just so nasty. And I've said it before on another episode. I didn't hook up with a dude because there was a layer of hair.
We know that you almost hooked up with Potter. I think that what we're trying to get to
dude, I would die.
is, and I know. And I've lived, obviously, I've had one guy roommate, two guy roommates, and like you can tell who's getting laid because the guy who's getting laid, his shower and bathroom are always
clean,
super clean. And the guys who are in a dry spell, that shit looks like a fucking shelter. Like it is so gross.
I know.
Yeah.
It's gross, dude.
It's gross.
Dudes are gnarly.
Dudes are gnarly. You need to be reminded of this, you know.
But also, when you clean that bathroom, make sure you clean that toilet.
Yeah.
Clean behind the toilet and clean them two little knobs that you be leaving the piss on. Clean that toothpaste off of that mirror in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay? And don't wait too late to clean. If you know that you might have a chick coming over the next day or two, go ahead and clean the day before. Because if you don't, the fruit flies going to tell on you. All right?
So true.
I'll let you.
The fruit flies.
I like this guy a lot.
God, why are men so disgusting?
It's true. If it wasn't for women and the prospect of getting laid and like continuing to get laid, everything would be filthy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you not? You guys don't see it? Like you just don't?
I think it's just there's an effort involved that we're like, who cares? We're barbarians at our core.
Yeah.
And that usually I think a guy who's like really on top of his cleanliness, like without women being involved, you're kind of like, what the fuck is up with you? Like something's weird about you.
If you are clean.
If there's a guy who's really into being clean and it has nothing to do with women, something's weird about the guy.
He's gay.
Maybe, but also no, even if he's straight, you're like, there's something socially different about the guy. There's something awkward.
It's the anomaly. He's a little more put together.
He's odd.
A little more pent up.
Yeah,
it's very true actually. Because the guys I've dated, they're more type A. Definitely more of a type A personality.
It's.
I actually, in the past, I don't like dating guys that are neater than me. It doesn't work out.
Super neat. Yeah.
Because I'm a slob. I'm not dirty, but I am a slob.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't care, but if you put a bunch of dudes together, think about like soldiers or like, a team of football, basketball players. They're not like, make sure everything's clean.
I wonder why.
It's just,
can I posit a theory? This is kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But just hear me out. Okay.
Okay.
I almost burped and vomited at the same time. Is that maybe it has something to do with our genitals? Mm-hmm. Because like if we don't maintain cleanliness, bad things happen.
Sure. Yeast infections.
Yeah, you have a period. Like that requires you to stay hygienic and clean. Like a woman just needs to be in a cleaner environment.
Yeah.
Physiologically. But you guys, like, stuff doesn't happen to your dick holes or your bee holes, right? Like,
well, stuff does happen and it feels good. But yeah.
But your filthiness won't create issues.
A real problem. You have to be a real pig for it to get to that level. I mean, you have to be, you're now another type of anomaly. You're really super gross. If you're like, I got a dick rash because I don't bathe. It's like, how often do you not, do you do it once every 3 weeks or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's other level.
It's different.
Yeah, but you're right. Because you guys are, you're bleeding out of your holes.
Yeah.
And you don't always have a nice guy there to lick it up. So it's like, yeah. I remember the one time this lady was like, could you help me out? She was like, can you lick me up? Because I don't have my pads. And I was like, yeah. And it took so long.
Really?
Yeah.
Like all week.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, babe.
When a dog gets into a trance.
Stop it. Yeah. How many dudes right now are like, that's my jam. I love that. They just love.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. It's so hard for me to wrap my head around that.
Why? What's wrong with it? What's wrong? What?
Every woman listening knows like the tragedy that is your monthly bill. It's just so fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it. Wait, but can I bring up one thing that Shauna texted me?
Sure.
She was watching Jeopardy, and did you know that if you burp in outer space, you vomit?
Wait, why? This was on Jeopardy?
It was a Jeopardy question.
You also vomit, and then someone was like, "What is burping in space?"
Yeah, what is burp? It was a
Really?
4-letter word. Yeah, what is burp? And it's because there's no gravity. Can you look it up, please? Like the answer. There's nothing to stop you. The air, I guess, when it comes out, it just everything in your stomach just comes right out.
Does that mean you have to suppress a burp? Like you have? Like you feel?
I would fail immediately.
Well, we all know that. The air, food, and liquids in your stomach are all floating together like chunky bubbles. If you burp, you throw up into your mouth. Wow, that is actually true.
Well, yeah, it was on Jeopardy.
Isn't
that crazy?
Yeah, and it makes you think about other things that would happen in space without gravity. Can you fart without shitting? Can you? Can you get a boner without coming all over the place?
Well, here's the deal, man.
Yeah.
Is I'm watching this documentary on the International Space Station.
Yeah.
And you can only stay up there for maybe 2 years max. But
Yeah.
they don't address any of these things. Like, how am I into episode 6? And they're not like, hey guys, you can't burp in outer space
It's
because you'll
crazy.
barf.
It's like that Matt Damon movie where he's like in space for years and they never talk about jerking off once. The whole movie, like you never thought to do that in space.
How is he masturbating?
And is everyone suppressing their masturbating in space for that long? I understand if it's a 2-week trip, it doesn't have to come up. You guys are up there for like a year, and this is not going to be a topic we talk about? Dumping, coming, and pissing? Are the women bringing vibrators? Are they like, do you hear them like, ah, like in the background, you know?
That's the first thing they pack is a vibrator.
Oh, Linda, like, you fucking hear her? You should.
I think these are all very reasonable questions. And then,
dude, imagine you're doing work at the space station and a load floats by you that somebody forgot to dispose of. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Jizz floating.
Because because you've seen them like drink Coke in space and they're like, oh, like it bubbles.
Yeah.
And like that's what happens to ejaculate to like just.
Yeah, it would float.
So like how do men masturbate in space?
I don't know.
It is so crazy.
It's crazy.
They have to. At 2 years, you have to. Like, do you think they build like ports? Like you can
cum ports?
Yeah, and then you just and then it just goes whoosh, and it shoots out into space. Shoots space
everywhere.
junk.
Yeah, they just come everywhere. Yeah.
And NASA is like, we understand what a problem it is for people to come in outer space, which is why we built cum ports.
There has to be a training part that NASA is like, all right, this is the stuff we don't tell the public, but you're going to want to come at some point when you're in space. They have to. They have to.
Babe, but what if NASA built cum ports and everybody's like suite?
They're little bunks.
Yeah, and they're like, it's $10 million per.
It would be
cum port, but we need this.
It would be an extraordinary cost.
Okay, but even if a guy had a nocturnal emission in his sleep, like what happens to...
These guys are like in their 50s. I don't think they're having wet dreams.
Does that stop?
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Well, sure. I mean, their testosterone's down. They're not like...
Those low T kings, I do love them.
Yeah.
Sarah Weinstein calls them low T kings.
She likes them?
Oh, I think a low T king is ideal. Like you got a sweet dude who's like 55. He's like, I'm semi-retired. I just want to travel with you, girl. I want to do yoga, talk about my feelings. And you're like...
Good luck.
Who's jealous now?
No, good luck with your new gay friend is what I'm saying.
Babe, this is what I'm hoping you'll become in like a decade.
Please.
A low T king. It would be great.
No.
You're all into your feelings.
No.
And you're doing yoga.
Not happening.
We just talk about life. We go on long walks together.
Ugh.
I love that.
Gross. Let me know when you meet him. By the way,
it's just so lovely being married.
It's
God.
There's something that I wanted to say.
Yeah.
We put a lot of promo into it, and I think people know that it happened. But I don't want to ruin anything by discussing it here on the show. But I had my basketball game with David Wolter, the meteorologist from Erie, Pennsylvania. And what we're going to be doing, instead of discussing it on the show, is we're going to be releasing a standalone full recap of everything that happened. And without giving anything away, I just want to be, I don't know, I just want to say this to David. You get the glove, man.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
You gave him the glove.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, that's all I'll say. But you'll see everything, the lead up, every point.
It's been a saga.
The whole thing. It's all going down. Well, it's gone down, and now you'll see exactly how it went.
Months of preparation.
So much.
He's been training. I'm sure.
Yeah. Guy, he really, I gotta say, those videos he posted, high quality stuff, man.
Yeah, the news team put it together.
You could tell he's got like a real production crew with him doing it.
It was very impressive.
They were really good. Yeah,
I like that he takes it seriously. He should.
He did. The other thing I will say is, it's been a lot of fun getting people to do the I love yous.
Oh, it's my favorite
at drive-thrus.
It's my favorite.
So good. If you don't know, we've been encouraging people to say I love you at the drive-thru. Years ago, we had a drive-thru fun game. It was like, thank you, Mom.
Hi, Mommy. Thanks, Jeans.
Hi, Mommy. Thanks, Jeans. And thanks, Mommy. Thanks, Jeans. And now recently, I started saying I love you to the Starbucks drive-thru people. And then we told you guys, and then you started doing it. It's so fun.
Hi, can I get a double cheeseburger with no onions, extra pickles, and a 6-piece nugget meal?
What's your drink and sauce?
Sauce is hot mustard and drink is Sprite.
Okay, is that it?
Yes.
First window, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Mommy. I love you.
Thank you.
It's so fun.
It's so much fun.
It's so fun. That's Kelly.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, picking up a local order for Taylor.
For Caitlin?
For Taylor.
Taylor, all right. We're looking for you.
You're good.
All right, love you.
Drew, there's
so much fun.
It's so fun. Drew and Taylor did that one.
It's so much fun.
Just Joel from West
good
Hyattsville.
afternoon. Can I get a grande white chocolate mocha, please?
Yeah, you want that hot or ice?
Hot.
All right, and you still want the whipped cream?
Yep.
Anything else?
No, thank you. That should be it.
All right, it's gonna be $5.99 at the window.
All right. Thank you very much. Love you.
I don't know why.
Fuck you, David Wolter. I'm gonna smash you.
I didn't know that was coming. Oh, shit. All right, Minzy, this is coming up here. That was Joel. This is Andrew in Kentucky.
For Andrew.
Yep. Hi, Mommy.
To her face. Damn.
$4.98.
Thanks, Jeans. Thank you. I love you.
Have a great day.
He got in three face to face.
Yeah, Andrew, you just killed it.
Dang, that was
Absolutely killed
good.
it.
That's risky doing it face to face like that.
Yeah, you never know it can back. Like, did you
Yeah.
what happened?
So here's the deal, man, is that I've been saying, hi, Mommy, thanks, Jeans, I would say for about a decade now. Like, Chase watches me do it every weekend, and we always giggle because I'm like, hey, Mommy, thanks, Jeans, I love you. I finally got caught in a hotel. I was like, oh, can I have some water sent up? Thanks, Mommy. And he goes, Mommy? I go, and I panic because nobody's
It's a panicky thing.
ever done anything like that. He pushed back, and I was like, yeah, you're my mommy. Thank you, Mommy. And I hung up.
And you were like,
I was
your heart
panicked.
racing. You're like, I'm in trouble. I got caught. Yeah.
I was like, what if he's going to bring them up? I have to like explain myself. But somebody else brought them up.
Jesus
But I
Christ.
know who it was. I know the guy.
Oh, you do?
Because I recognized his voice. And I was like, oh, shit.
How old was he? Older, younger?
Like probably late 30s.
Yeah. That's who's going to like recognize, who's paying attention.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a guy in his 60s, he's going to be like, man.
Who cares?
Yeah. But yeah.
Because I don't think people are listening most of the time.
Most of the time they're not. That's why Hi Mommy Thanks Jeans was like 99% were like, yep, they don't register what you're saying because they're on autopilot. You know? That's what's fun is you can say things and pinch my nipples and they'll be like, all right, here you go. Here's your order. Yeah.
My favorite thing you ever did to a waiter, you know the story. Sushi. We were was it in Koreatown in LA?
Uh-huh.
Remember? And we ordered so much. And she brought the bill. And you're like, she didn't speak very good English. And you were like, my intestines burst. Thank you. It was so good.
And I said I tore my stomach lining. Yeah. Yeah. That was in the South Bay, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tore
she
my
was
stomach.
like, good. And she just like nodded. And she was like, that's
she's
nice.
like, oh, good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
You're like, I tore my stomach.
Yeah. Like, I have to go to the hospital now. She was like, good.
It's the best moment of my life.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Can you believe it's already March? I mean, 2023 is already well underway. So don't wait any longer to level up your small business and set your year up for success. Get ahead of the competition by using Stamps.com to mail and ship. Stamps.com lets you print your own postage and shipping labels right from your home or office. It's ready to go in minutes so you can get back to running your business sooner. For 25 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to the USPS and UPS shipping services you need to run your business right from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. And if you sell products online, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. Set your business up for success when you get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up at Stamps.com/mom for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com/mom.
I'm teaming up with DraftKings to give all new customers a winning offer. All new customers have to do is sign up for DraftKings using my promo code MOM. Put at least $5 on a pregame money line for any basketball game, and you'll receive an additional $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's right. New customers bet just $5 on a pregame money line for any basketball game, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets deposited in your account if your bet wins. Wondering what you could use $150 in bonus bets on? Try out same game parlays, where you can combine multiple bets from one game, like which player will score first and which team will be winning at halftime for an even bigger winning. If mobile sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code MOM. Bet $5 on a pregame money line for any basketball game and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook. By the way, it's been, I don't know, a little over a week, but I went to the Daytona 500.
Oh, my life. How was that?
It was, first of all, I have to say, that is incredibly well put together. Like you have a full appreciation for how organized something has to be.
How many people are at that event?
There was over 100,000 people.
Oh my God.
And first, even like Sean came, and he's a photographer. So he had to go through
photographer, I think.
to take photographs. You had to go through like a series of like checks and a meeting to get his photography press pass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and then there's people that are trying to get that and they're not allowed in to even the online media thing. And then he's cleared for it. And then, you know, we were invited by NASCAR to do this. So we did a live Two Bears at their fan experience, you know, center where they have like music and all this stuff. And you realize the scale and scope of something like this. Like this is their Super Bowl, you know, so this is like such a huge event for them. It's obviously, you know, been happening for years, but it just gets like a lot of these things, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And just how, you know, just how many people are involved in making things run well. You know, there's people in the stands, there's people with their RVs and their cars and like these, like the grass slots. There's, you know, areas where the public can go, areas that are ticketed. People like we're considered VIPs. We go in here. There's a golf cart path that like they're not allowed to breach. Cars can't go here. And you just see like how many people are involved in making this all work seamlessly. And we do the thing. The show's a lot of fun. Bert, by the way, is a like A1 celebrity at the Daytona 500.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I mean, he pulled up. They brought him on a golf cart from where his bus was parked. He's shirtless.
Yeah.
So he's like most of the people at the
like his
event.
fan base.
Oh yeah. And they're going. I mean, people are going crazy, like screaming for him. we do the podcast, and they're just going, they're all screaming when Bert's drinking. He's like in full Bert mode.
Yeah.
Then we go from there to do like the pre-race stuff, like meet certain people, go into this, meet drivers. Absolutely everybody's like, Bert. And all of them have like almost all of them have the same line, because after we do the podcast and we're walking around, I would say 8 out of 10 people go, I don't recognize you with your shirt on, man.
Oh,
right?
Jesus
like,
Christ.
What?
No, I mean, that would be so annoying to hear over and over and over again.
No, but I mean, like, that's the thing he's cultivated.
Yeah,
So they're all like overjoyed to say it and to meet him. And he is like somebody, like a senator. He's like just everybody is like posing, wanting pictures, like wanting to tell him, I was at this thing. Like, they all are going crazy. I mean, it was like being with, Kevin Hart at NBA All-Star Weekend. Like, he was like, they went fucking nuts. I was invisible. I would stand next to him and they would be like, excuse me, hey man. And then he would go, oh, this is Tom. And they go, oh, hey man, Bert. Like, they would go fucking nuts. Yeah. And then I go, these are your fans, dude. This is your fan base. And he goes, it's your fan base too, dickhead. And I go, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
These are your fans, dude.
Yeah.
They went crazy for him.
That's wild.
And then we went in and we met Coach Norvell, the head coach of FSU, was there.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, that was fucking super fun. And it was just like, I'd never experienced anything like that. We got to go in pit row before the race started. First, we met Jeff Gordon, legendary Hall of Fame racer, and all these great people. And then we got to be right there in the pit as they started their engines.
That's cool.
The flyovers, the F-18s like fly over,
Nice.
and they do all these aerial tricks, which was amazing. And
was it very like American? Is it like Talladega Nights, the movie where everybody's like, fuck yeah, America?
Oh yeah.
I love that
movie. No, that was exactly what it was like.
That's rad.
And people were, it feels like, what it really makes you realize is just like how many different cultures exist in this country. And that is one of the cultures of America that is actually significant. And you can go your whole life without stepping into it, but it is an experience. I'll also say this, they put together an incredible event. Like, putting that on is such an impressive event. Seeing the people are just joyful at this thing. I mean, everyone's so excited to be there.
Yeah.
Hear like the noise, the atmosphere, those cars start up and you're like, holy shit. And then they start going, they're going 200 miles an hour, around this thing. It was an event, but I mean, Bert definitely met his match. It is NASCAR. And like obviously, like, being there with him was incredible. It's like, it reminded me, my best friend, Jason Momoa, when we were in New Zealand.
Your new best friend.
Yeah, we're super close.
What about Brad? Is he jealous?
No, Brad understands. Like, we're always in different places. So he's just like, he's like, just have somebody kind of on my level if you're going to hang out.
Okay.
And so it was the same kind of experience, being in New Zealand with him. Everybody's like, Aquaman. It was pretty wild. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way when I go out in public with you. People are like, that's Tom Segura. And they're like, oh yeah, it's Christina.
Yeah. Hi, guys. But you gotta.
How'd you feel? Second fiddle.
Second fiddle?
Second fiddle.
You know what was the thing was? I was judging the people so hard.
Yeah.
That were excited to.
Yeah.
See him that I was like, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
I know
what you mean.
Yeah. If we had been at like, different type of event.
Yeah.
I probably would have been like, but I was like, this is perfect. This actually checks out. Yeah. Yeah. And it was, I have to say this, it was a lot of fun. The environment.
I bet it is. I mean, I like that stuff too. I like Talladega Nights.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
We gotta do it. We gotta wrap.
Go.
We gotta go. We'll be back in just a moment with our guest. Huh? We are so happy that this finally worked out. We've been trying to do this for a long time, but we're super happy to welcome Chelcie Lynn, everybody.
Whoa!
Let her hear it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, dude. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
Such fan of you. I've been watching you on Instagram as Tammy for so long.
I will say that I think, I'm actually certain that I was fooled the first time.
Yeah.
And that's the best compliment you can get.
Got your ass.
You got my ass. Where I was like, look at this fucking bitch.
Yes.
And she's such a fucking trash.
Yeah.
And then learned later that you were doing a bit, you're doing a character. But that means you do it really, really well.
Thank you, dude. That makes me so happy.
Yeah,
I love when I get people.
That's the best.
Oh.
And we always it's one of those things because we play so many clips on this show that sometimes you'll play and you're like, look at this motherfucker. And then later on, someone's like, and you're like, they got me.
Yeah.
And it's part of you goes, fuck. But then part of you goes, okay, kudos for doing it well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Tammy is just a hero to the people. Could you bring up so people can see what we're talking about? I mean,
oh, gosh.
Look at her. You've got the monster hair.
I mean, even the expression on that in the photo in the middle there, that doesn't look like someone who's, it doesn't look like a genuine expression, So you're like, all right, this is a lady's real. Like if I didn't see a promotional thing for the improv, I would just be like, all right, that's real. This is another crazy person on social media.
Yeah. Her face always looks like something stinks. Always just the... she thinks she's the hottest woman on earth. Every man
don't
wants
disagree
her.
with her there.
I mean, that's what's funny to me is like she thinks she's the greatest thing in the world.
You pick specifics. Like the more specific a character, the more details, the more well-rounded, and the more you believe it.
Yeah.
Because people sometimes do like impressions or characters, and there's no detail to it, and you're like, well, that's why it doesn't really go anywhere. But you got to have like character traits that you build, a well-rounded. It's like that's why like a television series where they're doing 8, 10, 12 episodes can get you so much further into a character than a movie. Because a movie you have to summarize, the whole thing has to be done in like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But you doing all these like little details is what makes the character so believable.
Thank you. Yeah, it took years. If I watch old videos, I'm like, oh, that wasn't even Tammy. Like
you're building it.
I've perfected it over the years for sure.
So what's the origin of it?
Yeah, who's she based on?
Well, have you ever seen the movie Monster with Charlize Theron?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said the monster hairdo.
I took the hair, and the slick back hair, the greasy slick back hair, and the mannerism. Just how she's always like, kind of like a little butch, like little.
Such a good.
There you go, right there. That's the hair.
Wow.
And then the character is just I grew up in Oklahoma, so everybody knows a Tammy.
Yeah.
Couple Tammys.
I like she's like, I could top real good. So fuck you fucking bitch.
And everybody knows a Tammy, but I also feel like there's a little bit of her in me. Like I am, half Tammy sometimes.
Everybody's a little Tammy.
Agree.
Especially when you get your blizzards. I love watching you eat fast food. When Tammy goes through a drive-thru, there's nothing better for me.
I started that as a joke.
So I think this is the first video that I remember seeing was you with eating fast food with someone in the car, right? And
we spilt the syrup or something. We said that'll make your pussy throw
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like you were like, I knew you were gonna, or one of you guys was like, I knew you were gonna say that.
I said I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my pussy was throbbing.
I was like, look at these fucking dirtbags. And I remember laughing, being like, yeah, this is America. This is like shit.
And the funny thing is that was put on as a joke, but also that's me as well.
Right.
I
think that's why when there's a character that someone really nails, it's because a little bit of them has that character in them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Can we play one just so people can get some flavor for this one? Which one do you love?
Oh gosh,
yeah,
go down because those are a lot of promotion for the shows here lately. I'm trying to think. That one's too long. I'm trying to look at it short. Oh, I'll play the one. See where the guy's shirtless? The one to the right there. Did you drive my car and not put gas in it?
Did you make my brother smell your vibrator when they were over here for dinner the other night?
Okay. I just do a compilation of those.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
That's a real person, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You met, in Oklahoma, you met some real Tammys.
Oh, yeah. I am a real Tammy. I grew up around Tammys. I grew up in Thackerville, Oklahoma.
Where's that?
Thackerville, Oklahoma.
Thackerville.
It's about an hour north of Dallas.
Okay.
I graduated with 12 people.
Wow.
No stoplights.
My God.
My senior year of high school, though, they built the world's largest casino. So that's what we're known for.
The world's largest?
World's.
Really?
World's largest casino.
Is in Thackerville?
Thackerville, Oklahoma. Windstar Casino. Yep.
Wow. Like square footage wise, this is the biggest.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wild.
Like we didn't have like a restaurant, we had one little gas station and a gravel
So
pile.
it's got to be enormous.
We had a gravel pile we hung out at Windstar Casino.
Wow.
I think I've done it.
Yeah, I bet you probably have.
I think I have.
Yeah.
They've got a crazy buffet. I mean, they all do.
It's
but
wild. Yep, that's where I grew up.
damn, dude.
And what were you like looking back, and were you a party girl? Were you like,
Oh, hell no.
no.
No, because I played sports and we weren't allowed to party.
What'd you
I played
play?
basketball and softball, and I played softball in college, and we were not allowed to party. And it's such a small town. If coach
If you
found
partied,
out,
yeah, there would no.
we'd be, it doesn't matter how high you were up on the team, how important you were. It doesn't matter if if someone even said you were at a party or I was drinking anything, it'd be, we don't even want to know. So no, but I didn't party in high school.
No.
Didn't party in high school. No, went to college, played there.
Where'd you play?
I played at Mid-America Christian University in
Whoa.
Oklahoma City. Yeah. And I was just fucking, we weren't allowed to fuck. You would get kicked out of school
What?
if you were even somebody said you were having sex or whatever.
What?
You'd get kicked out of school.
So how'd you do it?
I just did it.
Just
yeah.
Good for you.
Sneaked in.
What kind of guys?
Sneaky fucks?
I imagine the guy's got to be a sneaky fucker too, though.
Yeah.
Well, he can't be out, blowing your cover. So
no. And oh my gosh, there was a girl on the basketball team that got pregnant. She got kicked out of school.
Damn.
And the guy that got her pregnant was on the basketball team. He got to stay. It was just wild. Just a wild.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah. So, I played there for a year and then I transferred. I was like, I got to get out of this.
Wait, how did you sneaky fuck? How did you not get caught?
Just sneak them in the dorms.
Sneak him in the dorms.
I started dating my husband. God, I've been with him 16, 17
You started
years.
dating him at that school?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. It's been a long time. Too long.
That's cute.
But I was sneaking him in and fucking him.
Yeah.
Just risking my college career.
Yeah.
Did you have a roommate?
I'm getting a nut.
Yeah, I had like 4 roommates.
So then how did you fuck with 4 roommates?
One was okay with it. 2 were like super, super Christian. So we had to like sneak them around them.
Did you let them, did you tell them I'm doing this, keep it down, or no?
No. Oh, hell no.
You can't let them in on it.
I can't let them in on it. They'll go tattle. It was wild. I had to get out of there.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you had to lie to 2 of them. So did you guys have a setup where you didn't share one large room? I'm assuming you each had your own rooms? Or?
It was weird. It was 1 large living room and then 4 separate little tiny,
okay.
like twin bed, and that's it.
And that's where you got your sneaky fucks.
That's where I got my sneaky fucks in.
Slick stuff, neat stuff.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So I've always just been, I wasn't good at a Christian university type of thing.
Well, who would be?
Yeah.
That's such a restrictive thing. It's too restrictive.
So where'd you transfer to?
Southeastern Oklahoma State University.
Which is?
It's in Durant, Oklahoma, and my husband actually played football there. And graduated there.
And that was a much more fun experience, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it was, but I worked. My grandma lived down there, so I lived with my grandma. And I just worked. I had like 2 full-time jobs, going to school full-time, so I didn't party then either. I feel like I'm about to be 35, and I feel like I'm just now getting into my party stage.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
You're turning it on now?
Yeah, but I don't drink.
Okay.
I've never been drunk in my life.
Just drugs?
Just a little bit of coke. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't drink. I've never drank.
Ever?
I've never been drunk in my life.
Wow, you're really missing out.
I always feel like there's such a story. Like, there's such a curiosity when you meet somebody, especially that's like in your age range where you're like, whoa, we grew up basically around the same time.
Yeah.
And we all know what like high school and college and like doing the road and all that is like. I mean, were you just never interested? Like you never had an interest, never a curiosity?
Ever. I think it's multiple things. Like my parents were like meth heads growing up.
Okay, that's a big contributor.
That had a lot to do with it. I was like, hell no, I'm going to be, I'm not going to. But when I was in my 20s and my sister was like, we got to get you drunk. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
So I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's get me drunk. And I just get sick. I can't do it.
So you did try it once?
I've tried it.
Okay.
I've tried it. If I like order a margarita, if I have 3 sips, like my skin's burning, I'm getting sick. I can't.
It's not
I just find that like, I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. For instance, I just found that like anytime I have a daytime drink, I just start to like, I want to go to sleep. I can drink in the in the evening, I can have a drink. I also like to have a couple max. So I'm not a
Yeah.
big. I've never been like a big drinker, but I like having it on a certain time frame, certain amount, and I don't like to get anything. I don't like to get wasted.
Yeah.
You know, I never like to get wasted.
I get wasted off 2 glasses.
Really?
You know what's interesting though is that I can drink tequila like the wind. I can drink tequila, drink tequila, and I don't
This is
feel
like a
drunk.
Bert Kreischer theory. Like,
Like the wind.
He's
But
like,
I
this
don't-
is good for you.
It's good for me. It's like drinking vegetable juice. Agave is not
Just straight vodka. Just shots?
No, not vodka. Sorry, tequila.
Oh, tequila. Mm-hmm. Just straight.
I can drink it and drink it and drink it, and I don't ever feel ripped.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We'll
How
try
is
it
this
tonight.
news to me?
I just started. I've just been drinking alone since you've been gone.
Jesus
You
Christ.
got immune to tequila. Damn, bitch. Damn.
I've just started drinking tequila because I'm on the diet, right? I can't have alcohol that much. So
Yeah.
drink tequila, and I noticed like,
Because
oh
of
shit.
the lack of sugar, right?
Yeah, I can just drink and drink and drink.
Damn.
But I tried eating edibles. I'm trying to get into pot. You know? That shit makes me fucking crazy.
Do you do
bro.
that?
I used to, and then I started getting massive panic attacks.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
That's just no fun.
no.
Anxiety attacks are no fun.
It's awful.
I
Yeah,
don't
first
like
time I did weed though, I was like 29.
Whoa.
Wow, you're a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So that's why you say you're just entering your party phase.
Yeah, I think my parents just ruined my whole
Yeah.
young adult.
Yeah,
with,
why'd you guys have to do so much meth?
I know. Dude, I would find spoons and shit. You know, like, I know that's not meth. Whatever. Like, whatever they were doing.
Did you ever try any of that stuff? Any hardcore?
Hell no.
No. I figured that the children of somebody that are into that are either a hell yes or a hell no.
I
you
know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. No, God, I remember being like 7 or 8 years old and looking around and being like, oh, hell no.
So they went hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. My dad was more of an alcoholic, but my mom, full blown meth.
Meth.
Full time.
Jesus. She's still alive?
No, she passed away. Yeah, a few years ago. But sorry to bring the pod down. You guys
No,
are always, you guys
we
are like,
love this.
I wish my mom would do meth.
Well, a lot of these guys on the walls were doing meth.
Wild.
That guy would take 10 to 14 Benadryl.
I
He's
believe
not with
that.
us anymore.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He smokes meth
Cool
and
dudes.
Jay's
Yeah,
D.
very
come in
cool.
4 strokes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So when did you realize your parents were on drugs? Like, you know, when you grow up in something and you don't know it's weird until you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew pretty early. Pretty early. They didn't hide anything.
Oh, cool.
But could you tell also just based on like another kid's parents, you're like, oh, they're not like this, you know? Like,
big time.
yeah, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it highlights to you, you're like, how come your parents are just like quiet? or
Right.
whatever?
How do you guys like have food in the house? That was a big one. My mom used to sell our food stamps for drugs. So that's, you know.
Christ.
How did I turn out half decent? I don't know. But
Is it wild to you that you had food stamps and then now you have this career where you're like does the amount of money that you make now has to be like shit you couldn't comprehend, right?
every day I'm like, what's going on?
It's like doesn't seem real.
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
All the time. And I don't splurge on a lot of stuff. I do every once in a while. When I do, I'm like, it still feels weird. I'm like,
Feels
this is
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
You
Feels
know?
like play money or something.
Yeah.
Right? Because
very odd.
amounts that like you now are like in your wheelhouse or just things that like it would have sounded like somebody's year salary. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. I think about that all the time, every day. Every time I get paid, I'm like, what is this? Like, what in the
fuck is
world?
happening?
Yeah.
And you have, obviously you tour, so you know what that, but then you have Patreon and OnlyFans. And so that's another revenue stream that's crazy.
Yeah. No vagina. I want to throw that out there.
But
we
it's,
say OnlyFans, people just get kinda,
Of course.
but it's Tammy doing her show.
Yeah, it's comedy because I feel like the community guidelines have just gotten so freaking ridiculous over the last few years.
In OnlyFans or
no, just
in
on
TikTok?
Instagram,
Yes,
Facebook,
yes.
TikTok. I used to could post some just funny shit, and now I can't post anything.
Instagram also, because I love Instagram. That's what my favorite social media platform personally. And, you know, there's this thing now where it's like you go log in and they'll be like, hey, we took down this post. And it's like from 18 months ago or something. You're like, what?
Very weird.
And then it says like, yeah, it violated it. I guess somebody
Yep.
reported it that day or something. And you're like, this is such a bummer.
Oh,
man.
are they just shadow ban me all the time on Instagram?
Oh my god!
I would encourage you to follow me at the Christina P on Instagram. Okay,
Yes.
fight the power
Yes,
because they're not pushing me like they should right now.
Oh, dude, they took my whole Instagram page down.
They took it down?
Almost a year ago. I had over 1 million followers. They were like, nope, you're done. So I had to restart.
Because of Tammy?
No, you had to start over again?
I had to restart. Yep.
And could nobody in like your like reps or anything connect to anybody?
Oh, they tried so hard. Everybody. For like a couple months, they were in talks with Instagram. And Instagram just literally goes, well, we're not going to give her a page back, but here's the community guidelines. Have her read over them.
Ew.
But they would take off stuff like I was cooking eggs once in a pan. I just did a shot of it in a pan and put an Aerosmith song over it. They took it down for soliciting sex.
What?
It's like, come on.
The problem with the social media stuff is really just the inconsistency of the rules they apply.
Right.
Because you're like, what is that, dude?
Right.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Big time.
And on TikTok, your peers rat you out. These dirty little Zoomers who are like, I'm offended. And then your shit gets taken down.
Big time.
But you can appeal it. But
Big
I feel
time.
like TikTok is more the future than the gram, if you will.
Agree.
It's international.
They have stories now and stuff. I've been kind of posting on there, but that's why I started the OF and the Patreon, because I'm like, damn, I have all these ideas that I can't post anywhere else. So I'll just do comedy over there and, show a tit every now and then, keep people happy.
Sweet.
That might be the way to go, is building shows. Because they keep growing. I know that like Whitney did the roast of Bert, and like that was like OnlyFans TV. I mean, they're obviously going to keep producing stuff. And
yeah, dog.
Yeah. I think it's the place to be. We'll see.
That's fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
So do you talk to your dad still?
No, we're Facebook friends, and he'll comment on something every now and then, like once a year. But not really. He remarried when I was like 13, and he kind of has his own thing going on.
New family, new kids.
Yeah.
Cool.
But he's a cool dude, which is weird.
That
like
is cool.
he's very cool. I feel like I get like my sense of humor from him. But yeah, we just don't talk.
Really? He leaves comments like once a year? Like,
yeah, hey, this is funny. How you doing? Last time I saw him at a family reunion, he asked for my autograph for his coworker. I was like, this is wild.
Can you sign this?
I signed it.
Yeah. Did you say, what's your name?
It's like, this is wild, dude. That's my life.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, okay,
Is it so back then? Did you stop communicating back then? Like when he?
Yeah, it was a slow process. I remember I was in college, my freshman year of college, and every time that we would see him, it was like me initiating it, me driving, me calling. And I remember I was in a freshman year of college, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I just stopped. How long would it take him to do it? And I didn't hear from him in like 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And that's kind of how it's been since, which is fine. We got taken away from my mom and dad when I was 12, and so our grandma raised us. So it's not like, I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm past it for sure.
And was your grandma a nice lady?
Very. I was kind of raised by two, and then we'd go back and forth. One's still alive. We really don't speak with her. She's kind of a difficult person. And the other one, the amazing one, she passed away.
They always do, the amazing ones.
Yeah, they die first, man.
God only takes the good ones. That's
Yeah.
what my mom used to say.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That sucks.
My
You're
dad
so
died,
resilient.
and I was like, God, I wish it was my mom.
Oh my God.
No, God always takes the good ones.
Oh man.
But you're so resilient. I'm very amazed by you. I didn't realize your story was like this. I mean, for you to put yourself through college, it sounds like you worked the whole time. You played sports, and you get out, and now you've created this character and this empire. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
How did you do this? How are you not a complete mess?
Dude, I know. I just think, like I said, I remember being little and being like, this is not going to be my life. Absolutely not. So I remember, gosh, I've been doing social media for almost 10 years now. And I started on Vine. You guys remember Vine?
Were you a Vine star?
Vine. I was a little Vine star. Vine was popping.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That shit went away, I felt like, with swiftness.
Big
it was
time.
just like,
Yeah.
everybody was like, I was like, Jesus Christ, with the and then it was just like, we're done.
Yeah.
Vine's gone.
Wild.
Why did it end again? I already forget.
I think I've heard multiple things. I think a lot of the big Vine stars like stopped posting on there because Vine wouldn't pay them.
Ooh.
Is what I was told. And now on TikTok, there's 1 million TikTok stars. Back when Vine, you had like 20 people that were running the.
But so they were like, we're leaving Vine, but like, didn't Vine disappear? Like,
yeah, after they left and stopped posting, it was up for another, I think, 2 years, and people were just not getting on it because nobody was posting to it.
And it also coincided, their decline coincided, if I remember correctly, with Instagram being like, you can do short videos on art, right? Because that you couldn't.
Right.
And
until
then
like, just photos.
They're like, we'll just, you can do short videos on this platform.
Exactly.
Do people monetize TikTok yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How? Getting tips?
You can people can tip you if you go live.
But your agents can also sell.
Make you sell products though, but not. But the platform itself doesn't send you a check for your followers. Oh.
Yep. It doesn't pay much.
Right.
But yeah, per view or something. It's weird.
Wow.
I think I've made like 10,000 in the last 2 years on Vine. But that's a little something.
On TikTok.
On TikTok. Yeah. On TikTok.
Okay.
Wow.
But no, I started on Vine, and it just started, as a joke, because back then people weren't making a career of social media or nothing. And so I was just fucking around, and it just kind of took off, and I just kept on because I was just having fun. I wasn't making any money. And then I quit my 9 to 5 years ago, and wasn't making any money when I quit my 9 to 5 either.
What was your 9 to 5 last?
I was working at Whole Foods in the bakery, and then I also was working at a tech company. Like I was assisting techs, like just kind of doing what they needed me to do.
So my belief is that every job like that's got a perk. I'm guessing free baked goods are a huge perk at Whole Foods.
Oh, dude, and we would get in trouble, but we'd take a little cupcake and go to the freezer and eat it. Me and my coworker. Oh yeah, free food.
Hell yeah,
free baked goods. But gosh, yeah, I quit my 9 to 5 years ago. I was like, I'm gonna do this full time.
Good for you.
And I just went for it, and it just took off. Started making money. I was like, all right, maybe this is. Yeah.
Did you ever hear from the people that you last worked with?
Not really. I mean, a couple people maybe, but not really.
Do you know why? It's because you're better than them. Yeah.
I feel it too, I do. I feel it.
Yeah. They're beneath you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's true. By the way, is the Whole Foods bakery good? Is it like a...
Yes, but most of it comes in already pre-frozen. So they're not...
They're not
scandal.
baking stuff.
We do some, but not like the dough will come in and we'll bake it there.
I got you.
So it looks like we baked it, and we did bake it there, but we didn't mix it.
Prep that dough and everything.
And I don't like those vegan, non-sugar, flourless bullshits. There's you can't torture baked goods like that.
No, ma'am, just eat a regular.
Yeah, just eat a regular.
Eat a regular.
That's the way everybody should be spoken to when they request something like that. Like, I'd like a vegan sugar dip drop, and you just go, no ma'am, no ma'am,
no ma'am,
no,
just eat a regular.
Yeah, eat a regular. And they're like, but I don't eat that. And be like, yeah, that's not happening here.
Oh gosh, what were y'all's last 9 to 5s?
Oh my God, I had the best last 9 to 5.
Oh, actually, hers is really good.
It was the Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles. And I answered the phones. Ooh. I would, when the little brownies would come in and the Girl Scouts for their badges, I would work in the gift shop and sell them the badges. I did the cookie drives. A lovely place, lovely organization.
That's a good one.
But it was so fucked up because I'd be on Chelcie lately, like the night before, and you go and I'd buy a shirt from Anthropology, leave the tags on, wear the shirt on Chelcie, have to return the shirt the next day because I was so poor, and then you'd be at the Girl Scouts and someone's like, weren't you on Chelcie lately last night? And you're like, no.
Wasn't me.
Yeah. That was a good one.
That's a good last one.
Last full-time one was post-production on reality shows. So I was a post coordinator.
Okay.
So you're just basically, you have the whole post schedule. You're making sure that editors know what it's a very just kind of, not an exciting job, but, and then my the last part-time one that I had, which was a couple of years after that, was I would be a site rep for locations companies. So if you put your house is available to shoot at for a show, I go and make sure that the production doesn't fuck up your house, right? And it's just sit around stuff. Like you just literally are just sitting there.
You never worked at Applebee's or nothing?
I did. I worked at a pizza shop. I worked at
I
worked at a restaurant on Sunset.
I failed my drug test at Laurie's Steakhouse.
But those
that was going to be my big one.
Really?
Oh, you would have made money there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, because I've been a waitress at like a French place, and I was a Formosa Cafe, which is like a bar. And I was like, I'm going to make bank at Laurie's. And they drug tested me, and I just smoked pot the night before. And I failed it right in front of the lady.
That's weird, though. It's the restaurant business. They're all high.
They're all high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did it at a restaurant there, and then, but those weren't my last ones. Those were like earlier.
Before.
I've done everything. I feel like I've done it all. But then it makes me appreciate this gig so much more. Because once you've been on the side of like suffering, you're like, dude, I'm never going back there.
Oh yeah. Oh, big time. I worked at Sonic for 8 years. I kind of actually do miss that. Every once in a while, I'm like, man, I need to go put in my application at Sonic. Just see what happens, dude. I would actually love to do that.
Sonic, huh?
Yeah.
What was your favorite item to eat? Like your shift item?
I was made a vanilla cream Coke.
Sweet.
I'm a big Food wise, I'm not like I still like won't hardly eat it, and not that it was bad. I just ate there for 8. I'm just
that's how I feel about Starbucks. Madeleines, I used to steal them every shift. I can't eat them again because I just OD'd on those.
Oh wow, yeah, those are bomb though.
Yeah,
you worked at It's hard to imagine you working at Starbucks.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. Wow. Let me tell you something. I was a really good fucking barista too.
Wow.
I could be hungover as shit because that first shift is like 5 a.m. and I used to drink all night. I was like 20 years old. And then I'd have like a line of customers out the door. I'd be sweating and shaking and holding in a diarrhea. And I could still fucking
just knocking those drinks out.
Dude, a whole line of people.
Hell yeah.
I liked being a barista.
Yeah.
It's good.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Baristas, like, that has turned into the most queer friendly job in the United States.
Yeah, especially in Austin.
If you walk into any barista, anywhere, it has become, that is the job where if you are missing a limb, you're trans, you're poly, you're bi,
you wear cat ears.
You're all of it, and you're barista.
So
that is
true.
the standard move now. That's why I feel like you wouldn't do well there.
Yeah, not now.
Not now. Now that I'm the opposite. Yeah, I'm totally lame. But now I talk to those baristas and I will ask them about their attire and I will make fun of them and stuff. I'm the annoying Karen that they don't
like
fucking hate.
I used to sling drinks too.
Yeah?
No, I'm saying you.
You
tell them that. Hey, when you're waiting on your coffee. I used to sling drinks too. You're doing great.
Well, my new thing is I talk to goths because I'm, still of that culture. I love the culture. And I met one yesterday at a burger joint and I was like, you going to go see Sisters of Mercy in Austin? And she was like, actually, I'm into metal. I'm like, oh, well, you look goth. So you fucking confused me, bitch. Pick a genre.
Dead.
Speaking of non-drinkers, we found this guy who doesn't drink. I don't know if this resonates with you.
And I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
If people ask, why aren't you drinking? Not even socially? That's a little extreme. You know what's extreme? Your poverty.
Yeah.
Your poverty is extreme. Your fat, sloppy, unconditioned body is extreme.
Oh.
Okay.
Your poor, negative, destitute mindset is extreme. It's an extreme example of what not to be to your kids, to your community, to your employees.
That's a really passionate.
His dad was probably an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some roots.
Oh, yeah. That's,
It's got nutrition shit on
It's
his
very
head.
intense. A lot of tats on the fingers all the way up. Yeah, he's very aggressive, babe.
Yeah, that's the kind of non-drinker that's not fun to be around.
No.
Because you can't have a drink around him.
No.
I wouldn't give a fuck. If you're plastered, I'm going to have fun with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's going to be schooling
He'd be like, you just let down everybody in the world.
Yeah.
I like hanging out with people that had real problems with drugs and alcohol, like Rob Eiler is great.
Yeah.
Because you'll drink with him and he'll be like, see this? There's no cartilage left in my nose from all the shit I used to snort. Or like, I've got no enamel on my teeth. Like, he's really fun.
Yeah.
He lets you talk.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ, man. That guy was a lot.
I know. He bummed me out. I don't like his whole vibe. Like, what does he do for fun?
It's probably do shit like this.
Yeah. Podcasts.
Jesus.
Here's something that is fun. Do you remember a few months ago, Hilaria Baldwin, Alec Baldwin's wife, mother of their 7 children, got into like a little bit of, it became a thing where she was, speaking English with a Spanish accent.
Yes.
And,
so cool.
Okay.
And so like she was doing,
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes, We have how do you say it in English? Cucumbers. We have
How do you
red
say in
pepper.
English?
How do you say?
How do you
English?
say in English?
Bitch, you're from Boston.
Yeah,
Is she from Boston?
Yes.
Yeah. She studied in Spain.
God, that was so embarrassing.
Like so many people
Play
did.
it again. Play the
She
how do you
obviously
say.
knew the word cucumber. She blurted that out.
She didn't say how do you. She didn't even say how do you say this. How do you say? Which is like
How
what
do
a
you say?
English as a second language speaker would say. How do you say? It can. You know,
Okay.
like
So great.
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
We have how do you say it in English? Cucumbers.
How do
We
you
have red pepper.
Red pepper.
So there's been some questions about where I'm born. I'm born in Boston. And then I spent some of my childhood in Boston, some of my childhood in Spain. My family, my brother, my parents, my nephew, everybody is over there in Spain. Now I'm here. And so there was like a lot of back and forth my entire life. And I'm really lucky that I grew up speaking 2 languages.
yeah, you're very lucky. We're all lucky.
Gotcha.
So that was one thing. I think people ask sometimes about how I speak. I am that person that if I've been speaking a lot of Spanish, I, tend to mix them. And if I'm speaking more English, or doing a lot of English, then I mix that.
Okay. So it's such a fucking weird.
It's so fascinating though that it's. I mean, she really did grow up in Boston as Hillary. And then she cultivated this whole identity as Hilaria, like she's the foreign.
Because that's a very
Spanish
I didn't even know
Spanish
that. I'd
way.
seen that clip, but yeah.
And then the children are all named like they all have like real spicky names, you know, like Rocco and Luca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rafi.
Yeah. Oh my
It's okay.
God.
It's
So many
okay.
kids.
I'm mostly spick. I can say it. I know people are like, the fuck. So anyway, so then the trial of Alex starts, I guess, for, how he killed somebody?
Yes.
It's crazy.
So he shot someone in the fucking face, and it's like not his fault. So I guess the trial is starting, I believe. Or
I read yesterday that the charges have been brought down lower.
Oh, okay.
Lower.
I didn't know this.
I didn't read the article. I just read the headline and kept scrolling.
But as the trial kicked off in New York, as they do in New York, or if you're in LA, you're a celebrity and you're on trial for something like shooting, killing somebody. The press has been heavier present, like outside their apartment. So she stopped and talked to the press after like a couple days, and it feels like Spanish Hilaria is back.
I'm so excited.
Hilaria, all these charges fail.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. You're not going to ask me questions. I'm going to tell you.
Got it.
Okay? I want you guys to realize that we have 7 kids. And you being here to escort them to school and to be there when they come home is not good. So on a human level, you guys know I'm not going to say anything to you. You know that. So please leave my family in peace and let this all play out.
Different voice.
That's a totally different voice.
100%.
That is a totally different voice.
Okay? So let my kids come home and you stay away from them. Because they ask me, Mommy, what are these people doing? And it's a very hard thing as a mom to try to explain. So please, go home. Because I'm not going to say anything, and Alec is not going to say anything.
Your lawyers have said something about the charges. What do you say?
So
They say mommy.
Literally just 2 degrees off of how my mother speaks. Like, she's like, I am not going to say anything, and Alec is not going to say anything. Okay?
What's she doing that for?
I think she's just back into her. Maybe she's been speaking a lot of Spanish lately. It's hard to shake.
Yeah.
So
her
accent. It's just such a strange.
That's very odd. I would have thought.
strange.
I would have thought that was a different woman.
Yeah.
In the
Go
story.
home.
Go home.
Go home.
She can say
"Hi,
go
mommy."
home.
Go home.
Hi, puppy.
She can totally say go home. Go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's odd.
It's
Leave my family in peace.
live my
In
family
peace.
in peace.
Wow.
What are these people doing?
What are these people doing?
Love the
So
sound bites.
rad.
Love
They're
it.
just, it's wild.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel for her, obviously, as a
Oh.
human. You're like, this is terrible.
Well, I feel for the lady that got shot in the face too. I mean,
You know what's interesting
Yeah.
about that is that he picked up that gun on the table and just went, like, as a joke, But anybody that's held a gun, etiquette,
Well, it was probably his first film. He didn't really know how that works.
I mean, you never.
I wouldn't do that with a plastic.
Right?
No, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's scary to be. I've held gun on a set, and there is a protocol that happens.
Yeah.
First of all, they don't just go, here it is. A guy comes over, whoever's in the scene comes around you, and they go, this is what we're doing for this scene. He's going to pull this gun out. Then if it has a magazine, they empty that. They clear the chamber like 6 times. They're like, everybody see that there's nothing in here. If it's a revolver, same thing. They open the revolver, they spin it, hey, this is what it is. They go over and over so that everybody who's in the scene is like, okay, cool.
We're comfortable.
Yeah, everyone's comfortable. And then it's like, hey, Chelcie, I'm going to point this at you. And then we even look at it again. And then you get to the point you're like, all right, this is not a gun that's going to fire.
Right.
So obviously
that didn't happen.
I know this story is just wild because you're like, well, how did it go from that, which is standard on all productions, to like, I pulled it and I shot you in the face and killed you? I don't know.
I know.
Obviously, some part of that story doesn't add up.
Something sketch for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's awful.
Can you imagine? Would they have 7 babies now?
Oh my god.
What a fucking nightmare that life is.
It's got to be so hard because, like, daddy comes home and the cameras are outside. And then how do you say cucumber?
How do you say? He's like, how old is he now? 70 something?
No. Is he that old?
He's 89 years old.
No. I would say he's in his 60s. Late 60s, maybe?
What a nightmare.
64.
I know, but could you
She's
imagine,
39.
Tommy?
Yeah.
7 kids. We have 2 kids, and we're so exhausted all the time. And we just now turned a corner where our children are 4 and 7.
Here's the kids. Carmen, Gabriela, Baldwin. Leonardo, Baldwin. Eduardo, Pau, Lucas, Baldwin. Lucia, Baldwin. Rafael, Tomás, Baldwin. Romeo, Alejandro, Baldwin.
Baldwin.
God damn.
Oh my god.
They're all super Latin.
That's a lot of kids. Like, why do that?
It's got to be pathological.
He can't stop busting nuts.
Just busting nuts, dude.
And also, he's like, I'm going to be out of the picture in a few years. Like, these are your problems. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's
Jesus.
great. Wow, dude.
I mean, honestly, as a woman too, like childbirth and the postpartum first year is probably the worst of my, like, it's so hard. And she's continually in a state of postpartum psychosis.
Dude.
It's just crazy.
Some women get addicted to like being pregnant, having babies.
I think we found one.
I think
Yeah. No, ma'am.
Dude.
I didn't mind being like 5 months pregnant. Like if I could go back in time for like a few minutes every day, I'd be 5 months pregnant once a day for a few minutes, and then back to like not being pregnant, because I like
it's the
that
same
feeling.
thing of like when you see like a 6-month-old baby. You're like, oh man, I remember when my kid was 6 months old. It was so cute.
So
and then you go,
cute.
I'd like to go back to that for like a minute.
Yeah.
Just snuggle and then
30
go.
seconds and then we're out.
And then I would like to snap my fingers and be back in present time again.
No kidding, man.
Yeah.
I still have huge memory gaps from our second kid.
Yeah.
Like that first year, just a blur because you're just in survival mode. You had a 2-year-old and then a newborn. You're like, dude, this is terrible.
Play with old beef cheeks for a minute. You know, when they have like big cheeks. And
yeah, it's been really cool. Tom's been playing aggressive rap music for our children in the car.
Well, here's the thing. She keeps playing this gay shit that she likes. And
like
so
what?
Oh, nothing. Just like cool Britpop from the 90s. I don't know if you remember like bands like Pulp or Oasis, those piece of shit bands.
One song.
First of all, she's misleading you.
Bauhaus.
That like, she's doing this shit.
Sisters of
Not
Mercy.
Oasis. Okay.
Okay, not Oasis.
Oasis
The
might be in there.
Cure.
Yeah,
Okay.
The
The
Kinks.
Cure. And then these kids are like, I guess this is what music is. And I'm like, let dad step in and show you a little something.
Yeah. Some 90s hip hop. What are you playing on?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. And I'll admit, it's not appropriate, but I also feel like they'll get over that.
Yeah.
You know?
He doesn't even, but hold on, you don't, because I'll make sure, like, is this song about sex? Is this song about drug? Like, what's the song about?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't play, dirty things.
Yeah.
He doesn't even think about, like, does this song have the N-word dropped in it 1,000
Lyrics.
times?
Pull up the lyrics. Yeah, so I was playing Lynch Mob Gorillas. I think we're going to need Annie to jump in on this. But, so, it's like, so come down and beware of the black fist, right?
Jesus
The gorilla
Christ.
straight motherfucking killers in the mist. Take a shot. No, you can't forge. Never thought you'd see South Central niggas in the forest.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He's playing this for our 7 and 4-year-old boys.
He falls right on his nuts.
Yeah, no, this shit slaps. Scroll
Coming
down.
real hard, man. The J, I mean,
hell yeah.
But JD is blacker than a city called Atlanta. Give me some elbow room. I need some elbow room so I can boom shaka like a boom. That's the sound of the 20 gauge.
Yeah.
Lock us up in the lynch mob can break out of any cage.
They'll learn it in school if not in y'all's car.
Not at the schools we send our
really?
kids to.
Bah, boom! Here comes a...
Oh my God, babe.
What's that dick and nutsack? That's my kind of song. Wow.
Anyways, they were like, I mean,
loving it.
By the end of this song, Ellis had his fist in the air, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Fist in the air, and he was like, I get it. And then our youngest, Julian, he was just sitting back there like this, and I was like, gotta get him ready. I mean, there are a lot of white devils out there. That's why I was trying to teach
Yeah, but they
them,
came home and they were like, Daddy's music has F words, a lot of F, 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 F. And I was like, babe,
well, he did
we
go.
just stopped
Ellis
them
goes,
from saying that.
Oh, that's where F word like 30 times. I go, look, man, art is subjective.
Art.
So, yeah.
Art.
It was,
Hell yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. You have to teach your kids, like, don't say F at school. Like, and don't say F at home. F is too harsh for little kids.
F was a lot.
He just
I turned it down,
heat.
though. You know, when it would come, I would just kind of turn it down.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It's just constant, just
like
constant.
Sound like I was my own DJ. Like,
So I was listening to that song. It was famous on TikTok. That M to the Bay.
Oh yeah.
Melly B. It's like chav rap. And there's one part where she's like, "So Sophie, you give shit head," and then Ellis is like, "Shit head." And I was like, "Yeah,
shithead. Yeah. Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah,
shithead.
M to the Bay. Anyway.
Yeah, I like playing that shit for them now. Cool.
Well, it's important to school your kids on what's awesome and rad so that they don't grow up to be dorks thinking that the current music is good.
Oh, God,
it
the
sucks
current
dog
music.
balls.
How great would it be if our kids were in school and they're like talking about their favorite songs or something, and then Alice is like, "Gorillas in the Mist."
The teacher's like, "Let me pull this up on Spotify."
Like, what the fuck?
Right. Thinking it's gonna be, like a little kid song. Nope.
Yeah, because it kind of sounds. Oh, gorilla? Was it an animal song?
Yeah,
that's cute.
But there is an album if you guys have little boys. Oh man, my kids are so into this one. Here, I'll show you. They're called the Toilet Bowl Cleaners. Hold on.
Oh gosh, the Toilet Bowl Cleaners.
Yeah, they're pretty great. They have songs like "Fart," "Fart,"
The poop song, the pee song. Oh, yeah. Poop in my fingernails.
Yeah.
Poop, poop, poop.
The
diarrhea
never-ending
bounce
wipe.
back.
Diarrhea is
Poop my
good.
pants.
The diarrhea bounce back.
Yeah, it's all really good.
It's from the album Still Farting, Pooping, Puking, and I don't know what's after that, but yeah.
That's actually great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Boys do love it. So,
Yeah.
like little boys
Toilet bowl
go.
cleaners, yeah.
Like, you know what their thing is now, right now at night? So at night we go into their room, hey guys, get in bed. We've read, you've brushed teeth. All right, lay down. And they're like, all right, tell us a couple stories about when you had diarrhea.
I like the diarrhea.
And all you do is you just tell them I had crazy diarrhea and I doubled over and it smelled bad and it was filling up the toilet. And they are like doubled over,
Laughing.
tears.
It's the best audience.
And they're like, and then when they're done, they're like, oh my God. They're like, that was a great story, man. I'm ready for bed now.
Dude,
that's their bedtime
great.
story.
I don't know if they ever grow out of that because every time I fart on Snapchat, I get a million messages. Do it again. Do it again. I'm
I
like,
agree.
What?
Let me tell you something, Chelsea. We had what was called a fart mic here in the studio, and the audience loved it. Unanimously adored it.
Unanimous is a
It was
strong
like,
word.
Christina, we love you on the fart mic. Keep giving us the fart mic. I would eat Zanku chicken in LA and then get on that fart mic and rip. And then Tom took it away from the listeners.
Why'd you do that?
I grew out of it. I evolved. I was kind of over it.
He's been fart shaming me lately, quite
I'm not
honestly.
the only one. Okay, there's it's in the news.
Were your
even.
farts not good?
No, they were
on the
great.
pod. They were good farts.
There was an article.
He's just jealous.
About this. It's not just me. No.
Do you fart in
here's
front of
the
your
thing.
husband, Chelsea?
Oh, are you kidding? Absolutely. I'll wake him up with a fart to the face.
To the face?
Well, not really.
Okay.
I was exaggerating.
All right. That's a big.
I was exaggerating.
Here's the thing. I'm not asking for, hey, no farts should ever happen.
Yeah.
It's just the other day I'm in bed. I'm laying there. The day is starting. She's over on the other side of the room.
So?
She comes
So?
over to my nightstand.
Yeah.
Picks something up, turns around, farts. I go, hey, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, don't tell me you're going to shame me about this. I'm like, you have to come over here to do it.
Shame me.
You could have been over there.
Yeah.
It was, listen, I can't control when they come out.
Yeah.
And why are you making
this is in the news.
Oh my gosh.
Wife devastated after her husband refuses to forgive her for farting in front of him once after 9 years together. So this is like, this marriage is now on the rocks because of a fart.
Hold on, she farted one time in 9 years?
Yeah.
And he's divorcing her?
Well, it doesn't say they're divorced,
they're
but
just
he is
on the rocks.
They are. It's like things are not good.
What
Emma
news source
said,
was this pulled from?
Things are
Daily
not
Mail.
good. The Daily Mail.
Yeah, Emma said her husband Rob refuses to forgive the disgusting and unladylike offense, despite friends insisting he is the one in the wrong. She's still trying to. She accidentally let one rip as she was falling asleep.
Well, that's not her fault then. Sleep farts
here's
are
what
off
she
the
said.
table.
It was the worst
Agree.
flashlight scenario. I farted and it wasn't a small or inoffensive smelling one either. In fact, it was probably one I'd be embarrassed about even if I was alone in the toilet. The couple, here's a psychologist and sex therapist, Shannon Chavez, agrees, saying that being able to pass gas is a sign of a better sex life. So I will say that.
The fact that they were interviewed
you.
over this fart, they gave interviews over it.
The Daily Mail, apparently.
And she even
It's a reputable
apologized
source.
to her husband, which she said he did, but he still feels she still feels his disappointment.
Yeah.
She's still feeling conflicted, although she knows farting is normal. Her husband finds it.
That's how I feel now.
Distasteful and she doesn't want to disappoint him.
Well, I feel like I've been fart shamed, and once you put that in my head that you disapprove of it, now I'm like in my head about these farts. You
Scared
know
to
what I
fart.
mean?
Yeah. Scared to fart.
Now I can't be myself.
Yeah.
I can't be myself. Farting is a huge part of my identity, and he's robbed me
Huge part of my identity.
of it.
Yeah, we had someone call into our pod and say that his he didn't want to be with his girlfriend anymore because she farted over 100 times a day, and he was
That's
like,
a lot.
he was like, I can't do it anymore.
But that's kind of
That's a lot.
I'm like, that's
Also-
you're farting nonstop.
But that also is
Nonstop.
not even about her in front of him. Like she has an actual medical issue.
Oh, I said she's either really sick or really fucking healthy.
yeah.
You know,
Those
like-
vegan things.
What's your protein intake like?
Right. She's
100 times a day?
Yeah. That's wild.
You have another video because you do your podcast with Paige.
Yeah.
Paige Jen. And there's a video, I've seen it multiple times, where she's laying naked.
Yep.
But like face down, like hand
Where you
on
just
the
see
elbow.
part of her ass cheeks.
Part of her ass
That's
cheeks.
probably on my Chelcie Lynn Instagram. I don't think it's
Legs
on
in
there.
the air. There you go. Oh, it's
Yeah.
right there. I've
I
seen
got it.
this
I got it pinned.
over the years many times.
Burping.
What is the origin of this? Because I've seen this many times.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so back when COVID, like people couldn't go anywhere and people were inside, and they had this thing on the news like businesses were color coded. Do you remember that? Briefly, businesses were color coded on like I don't even know what it was, to be honest with you. And so we were like, oh, let's do a little news, thing, kind of telling everybody what, she was going to fart out each color, and then I was going to say what the color meant business wise.
That's awesome.
Oh.
So we had all these colors lined up and everything. Anyway, we go to film that. That was the first take, first everything.
Oh, wow.
And we don't laugh. I'm like a one take. I don't laugh, like nothing.
Yeah.
But seeing that powder come out at the angle it did got me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It got
It
me.
really like filled the air.
Big time.
Yeah.
And we just started laughing, and she wanted to continue trying to film it. I go, that's what we're posting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
what
was
we're
smart.
posting.
That was a good moment. You could
Yeah.
feel
You can feel
the
it's genuine.
excitement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really trying not to laugh. Oh God, that's like, people will stop me on the street for that video.
Really? Was that the biggest one? One of the big ones?
That's one. Oh yeah, one of them. Yeah, for sure.
What's your biggest hit?
I did, the first time I went viral, I did a video in front of a grocery store in Sanger, Texas, where I walked up, I had my friend record it, where I walked up and asked for a cigarette, and she goes, I don't have a cigarette. And I go, fuck off. You remember that? It was completely dumb. I had it in my camera roll for 6 months because I wasn't going to post. I was like, this isn't really fun,
Yeah.
but I didn't have anything to post. I was like, let me slap it up. Went like worldwide.
Really?
People will you got a cigarette down the like it's wild.
How funny. It's always never what you want to go. It's never where you're like, this one's a banger.
Oh yeah.
Never.
Yep.
It's like that rando thing.
Exactly.
Let's
that
see.
one. Oh yeah, that one. And apparently they knocked down the grocery store and had 1,000 people. It's so, yeah, let's watch
Oh
it. It's so
my
dumb. You wouldn't
God.
think like
Hey, y'all got a cigarette?
We don't smoke.
Fuck off!
The 2 liter.
It's so real.
Yeah.
That was, I could see the monster influence there.
Yeah, the monster's strong.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her eyebrows, you've got that deep.
Yes.
The eyes. Did you shave your eyebrows for that?
No.
Or lighten them or anything? Oh.
No, but they're
it's really good.
They're tatted now, so they're darker now.
You tattoo them?
Well, what's it called?
Oh yeah, I know.
No. Yeah, I
Like
forgot what it's
razor
called.
blading, razoring or whatever.
They do
That's
something
cool.
to it. Yeah.
So you don't have to do them.
Otherwise, they're like blonde. If I take a picture, it looks like I have no eyebrows.
Yeah, you're
I was
natural
like,
blonde.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also the camera.
Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. I didn't think that was funny. I was like, I almost deleted it. I was like, let me put it up.
But the world
Just
liked it.
Went I had like news people wanting to interview me. I'm like, no, like that's fine. You know,
I'm sitting here thinking, I can't stop thinking about she has to have a good Pazsitzky effect. So why don't you tell her what that is and what your latest one is?
Okay, so Pazsitzky effect is where you realize you've been doing something dumb your whole life. Like, for instance, the very first one we had, Tom and I, when we first got married, we had exactly 2 phone chargers between the 2 of us. Or no, one. One phone charger that we would share. And then I was like, oh, we could afford to get more than 1 phone charger.
So we would always like take turns plugging in. And then you go like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Like,
So
why don't we just
dumb.
go buy more of these? You know, like it's just, and then what's another
do
one?
things wrong. So I just was doing the dishes the other
what's
day.
another example prior to this one? So like we give her
Oh
a
yeah,
few.
so I my whole life until I was like 44, I would get out of the shower and not really dry off completely. I would just like really, because I hate it. To me, it's like a time waster. I just want to get fucking
So
dry.
she get dressed wet.
And then I put on my pants and I'd be like, why is it so hard to put these pants on? Because my legs are still wet.
And she put on socks wet.
I put everything
My
on
husband
wet.
does that.
What?
And I'm always like, why don't you
Why
dry?
just-
He like half-ass dries. I'm like, why do you do that?
Isn't that uncomfortable? She'd be like, yeah, it's uncomfortable.
I have no clue why he does it. I don't know. But you finally was like, why not dry
Yes.
off my whole
Yeah.
body?
So one day I thought to myself, I said, self, you should probably dry yourself completely off. And then you could put your pants on way easier.
What?
Mm-hmm. And we've had a bunch of them over the years. The staff has had one, and he realized that he can set the temperature for the shower. I remember you saying that, right?
Yeah, that one. My favorite one is the little cotton ball in the medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was there for freshness, and like just the other day, I was like, God, I fucking every time I gotta take this stupid cotton ball out to get a pill out, and I'm like, wait, do I not fucking need this in there?
No.
Holy shit!
You realize you could just take it out and leave it out.
Wow.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
I thought
Don't
you needed
need
it in
it.
there for freshness.
Yeah.
I just found that.
And you know
out.
what else you don't need? Like, you know, when you get like a thing of sour cream or yogurt or cream cheese and you that tinfoil layer, you can just toss that away.
Yeah, you don't leaving it on?
Yeah. And then live.
So it's basically, when did you realize you're a fucking moron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. You know what's funny is I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, it's
but
pressure.
When I leave, I will obsess
Yeah,
over
of
this.
course. That's how it
And I'll be
always is.
DMing you like crazy.
Well,
like, I got
her
one.
latest one left me
What?
truly baffled. I don't understand
All
this.
right. Okay. So I was doing dishes the other day, like I always do. Freezing cold water in the sink. Freezing cold. And I was like, oh my God, wait a minute.
No.
I can make this water warm.
No.
And therefore make this way more pleasurable. Because like my hands are always cold and I'm like, fuck, ow, the whole time.
I don't get it.
And it's easier to get the shit off when it's
with
raw
hot
water.
yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot. But see, here's the thing, is that if it's like a grease pan, one of my favorite things in the whole world is just letting that grease go right down the drain. And I'll put hot water and like let
So
it
she
go.
knows that hot water works there.
For grease.
Yeah.
But on a plate,
but not for the comfort of my own hands.
You've been doing this the whole time.
Well, 46 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Wow.
I didn't get. She was driving. I pulled over. I pulled over the car.
It's like, what?
I was like, I don't understand. What are you talking? I go, but why would you rinse it with cold water? And she's like, just have been doing. That's what I've been doing.
But you know, you just don't think that you're like punishing yourself for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, or like Tom's got this one. Can I tell him the chapstick?
Oh gosh.
Sure.
Let's hear it.
Show them how you put on chapstick. Pretend this is chapstick.
You just move your lip. What?
He would open his mouth all the way.
Well, first of all, I should say this. The first time I think I ever put on chapstick, I realized, oh, this is like, it's dry out. I should do something. It's like, oh, you put
Yeah.
on chapstick. I realized I never put on, I don't put on lipstick. I don't put on chapstick. So I don't know what I'm doing. So I was like, the logical thing would be like, open your mouth.
Open.
So I did that probably when I was 36 the first time, I never used chapstick before.
Before that?
If I did it, once or twice.
I guess if you've never put on, like we put on lip stuff all the time.
But you're
if
used
you don't
to
know,
it.
you just would do something weird like that.
I would felt like, if I did it like the way you're supposed to, that there's no way it would get on your lips correctly. So I opened my mouth all the way.
And you still continue to do that.
No, I got better at it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'd make fun of him.
Yeah,
like, we shame each other.
If you
and
shame
make fun of each
somebody
other.
enough and you break their spirit, then they change.
Yeah,
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's how you go.
Right. I'll be thinking about this nonstop. I'm not kidding.
You have to write them in when you remember.
I will.
them.
Oh, I had one also where my trainer came over and we were gonna, I've been like, I walk in this area and then I walk up this hill. It's a steep incline. It takes it's steep. It's not that long though, so it takes like 2 minutes of like grinding to get up it. So then I take him on. He's like, "This is a great hill." I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks that it's only this distance. You can do it in a couple of minutes, but that's it." And he was like, "Just do it again."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You could just do it a bunch of times."
Do it a
And
few times.
I was like, "Man, I never fucking thought of that." So then we did it like 10 times, and I was like, "This is really good." He's like, "Yeah, you just keep doing it."
You just go back down and go back up.
Yeah, I would do it. Get down and be like, "Well, I did it. I guess we're done. I wish there was more to do here."
Oh my God.
But I had a similar epiphany when I was walking in a park here in Austin, and I was like, "That's it. That's the trail. Guess I got to go home."
Yeah,
that's funny.
You can't do it again.
Instead of
You
just
already did it.
starting again.
Yeah, that's a real
Damn,
dumb one.
y'all.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
That's a little stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I was
It's a lot stupid.
Yeah.
It is.
I was good at school.
It is.
You're like, I got.
Yeah, that's the part that gets you.
Smart.
Is you're like, I have moderate intelligence.
Yeah.
But somebody points that out, like, why don't you do it again? You're like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, do it again?
But then, like, I'll watch my kids' shows with them, and I'll be like, I don't know anything, dude. Like, dolphins are warm-blooded. Did you fucking know that?
No, I don't even know what that means.
Right? It means they're mammals like us, bro. But then you're like, how the fuck do they sleep in the cold ass ocean, homie?
Oh, yeah.
They just do.
Huh.
And like primary colors, did you know that all the colors are made up of just 3 fucking colors?
Actually,
I learned that from
did
a
know
kid's
that.
song.
Really?
Didn't know that.
And dolphins are the only ones that mate for orgasms.
No.
They nut.
Really? Just for fun?
Yeah.
And monkeys. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
bonobos.
it was just dolphins.
Yeah, the bonobos are just
They're polyamorous.
Yeah.
They're poly and bi.
Thought I taught you something.
No. I mean, that was good. That is
Okay.
something. But
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
not a lot of animals that
Yeah.
do that. Most it's always
Just
about
bone for fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
God, that's funny, dude.
But maybe I've learned this stuff and then you just forget it because like life stuff takes over. Like I
Yeah.
gotta do taxes. I gotta like get my fucking oil changed in my car. You don't think about cool stuff like
Yeah.
dolphins fucking
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
You know?
It's pretty amazing.
What you drinking there, honeys?
Coffee.
That little coffee cup's cute.
I know, it's espresso.
That's espresso. I love it. People make fun of me for saying espresso.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
not how you say it.
Yeah. She's
Espresso.
Yeah.
I say especially.
That's another one we make fun of.
yeah.
Yeah. I make fun of my sister for that. She's like,
I'll say it without knowing, and people
Yeah.
are like, "What'd you just say?"
Yeah.
Just let me be.
Just let me be.
Let me be happy.
Yeah. Don't correct my
You know?
English. It's my first language.
Yes.
Yeah. Espresso is funny only because it's people that baristas, like people that work in a coffee place will be like, would you like a shot of espresso? And
Nope.
you're like, it's written on the board.
No, you fucking
It's
dummy.
written on the board.
It's ES.
Yeah.
God, I hate espresso. I hate when they say that.
I know.
Espresso. Espresso to me, if I say that, I feel fake.
Like you're trying to be bougie.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to be something
Like
I'm not.
you're like, how do you say cucumber? Yeah.
How do you feel about wearing an eye mask to bed? Do you feel like that's bougie or is that normal?
Like a sleep mask?
Well, what? I couldn't be able to sleep. Do you do that?
I do that.
No, I just started taping my mouth shut.
I do that too.
I just started. You just start?
Like a couple months ago, I got it. Yeah.
Just started a
Nice.
couple weeks ago. It's going well.
Yeah.
Because I realized oh no.
Well, here's the thing. She said that she feels super bougie. And like, oh, what am I, a princess?
Like
She
fancy
has a sleep
people
mask.
do that.
So I was like, what if the sleep mask had something, like Eazy-E had AIDS or something on it?
Yeah.
And then we decided to make it. Didn't go well.
Oh, it didn't go well?
There's a real backlash to this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mostly from the black community on Twitter.
Yeah. I bet. I bet.
Black Twitter doesn't like it at all.
I bet not.
Well, nobody likes to remember how people died.
Yeah, I think people think we're making fun of him.
Yeah.
No.
When the actual joke was like, what if there was a message that made your sleep mask not bougie? We probably could have chosen another one, but we stuck to what was said in the podcast, which was easy had 8.
Yeah. And you sleep with that one on?
Yeah. This one I travel with. I buy people for Christmas gifts. This is this what you're going to get.
If you don't like to be bothered on a flight, let me tell you something. You put this on, no one will tap your shoulder.
Wow, dude.
They will think you're on a mission.
Can you imagine not knowing what's going on and just reading that and being like, why?
If you had it on as people were walking down, like boarding, and then they saw that and they'd be like oh my God,
right.
this is a fucking maniac.
That's great. Yeah. But I can see, like, you think like rich, fancy people sleep with,
that's what she was saying.
It's always in the movies that the fancy girl is like, I got to take my sleep mask off. And I'm not that, I don't feel that.
My point of view on this is that everyone has different requirements to sleep well. Personally, I like complete blackout. I don't like a little bit of light. So for years, I was always complaining about the curtains and the light that was peeking in. So sleep masks solve that. I mean, just complete blackout. I like it.
I just put tinfoil on my windows.
There you go. Yeah,
that's a cool look. That comes from your
Tammy,
upbringing. That's a meth mom dad kind of thing.
I like it blacked out too, for sure. I like the whole room blacked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that works too.
Reynolds wrap.
Do you want to go there? Do you want to do? Do you want to do tinfoil on the windows?
Sure, let's do it.
That doesn't make you feel bougie, right? That's the opposite of bougie.
No, I could do that.
Do you want to show Tammy this real quick?
Obviously.
Okay.
Look, I live for these TikToks. I curate TikToks from the marginalized communities, people that are underrepresented. I give them a platform.
Your stories. We have the same For You page. I die for your TikToks.
Well, here's a sneak peek. Okay. I don't know how this is going to make you feel. I always try to warn people. This might put you in a different mood. No. A lot of times they bring me down. Right. Here we go.
Hi, welcome to my airplane home. My name is Bruce Campbell. I'm 73 years old, and I live in a Boeing 727 jetliner in Hillsboro. This aircraft was all tourist class. There was no business class, no first class. It was tourist from flight deck all the way to the tail. This is a futon sofa. This is my primitive shower. The outdoor shower was so harsh that I had to establish at least some place where I could take an indoor shower. My lavatory is a temporary sink and a clothes washer. Kitchen area. Not much of a kitchen. I'm a nerd. I don't cook. 727 food service cart, which serves as my pantry. The microwave oven and the toaster oven are sufficient. In fact, I almost never use the toaster oven. It's almost always the microwave oven. Observer. Inspector, captain, the sole authority for the flight. This person may bark out orders to any of the rest and they must obey. I have no regrets about pursuing this vision. It's fun. Jetliner homes are really cool.
How much do you hate this, Tom?
Well, you know what it actually made me think about is a couple of things. First of all, how in some ways you don't ever really, it's good to really never grow up. Like, this is what a kid would do.
Yeah.
He's a harmless guy. I think it'd be creepy to visit him. I think you'd be in there and you'd be like, this
he didn't
guy.
have a couch.
He
shit, he just had a bed.
But he's so committed and obsessed to his jetliner living that it's the kind of thing where it'd be fun to walk through and you'd be like, but if he was like, you want to stay? He'd be like, no. Like there is a level of creepiness to this.
Yeah.
He's in the fucking woods in a fucking Boeing.
So many questions. First of all, who is he paying $370 a month to?
I don't get that. Maybe those are all his expenses. Everything.
The electricity, which probably runs just on a generator.
Right.
He's out in the middle of nowhere. Did he just find a plane in the middle
and
of the
move in?
woods?
Did he move the plane in? Like that's
I just feel like we were just all I was waiting for was the one
depressing.
cabinet thing to open. He'd be like, "Here's my dolls that I fuck." That's the only thing this is missing.
Yeah, the fake flight attendant. But I thought, wouldn't it be funny if he's he's actually like a multimillionaire, and he's like, I spent $10 million revamping this because I love it.
I would not be surprised.
Oh my God.
Would not be surprised. I honestly think it's kind of cool. You've seen those people who will buy an old church and just live in the church?
Mikey
I love
Hanger.
that shit.
He gothed his up. This guy in Pennsylvania. Shout out to Mikey Hanger on TikTok.
I love that shit. Living in non-houses.
I know.
You know?
But this one's too small. This sucks.
Yeah.
This is fucking depressing.
The shower was just half of a shower.
I don't like this. I don't want to take a shit in an airplane lab.
No. No.
And he's like, the chaired captain. Oh, this is a new lane. This is white guys who do martial arts in their apartment. They like to show you how fast they are.
Oh, man.
Now,
and the sweatpants pulled
Oh,
up.
it's the best. Did he speed up the footage? Do you
Yes.
think? Okay.
Yes. he
So
speeds
they
it up.
cheat. They
He's
speed up the
trying to make you
footage.
think that he's like a superhero.
Now, what's interesting about this one, it looks to be a foreign one because those water bottles look
no, this
European.
is 1,000% foreign.
Yeah. I would say Eastern European, yeah?
Could be. There's a lot of places
I
this could
recognize
be.
that water
And
bottle.
It's not in the U.S. of A. I'll tell you that.
I was almost kidnapped, and quick thinking saved my life. So back during 2020, I was taking a lot of long walks because we were in lockdown. And like a moron, I had the same pattern. I walked the same route every day. Well, and one afternoon, I was walking the isolated highway out here by my house. There were cornfields on either side of the highway and no houses anywhere for at least a solid mile. As I'm walking, I hear a car coming up behind me, so I step aside to let the car pass so that I can carry on. This car, he does drive past me, but only about 10 yards and then stops right in front of me. And so I immediately stop walking and I watch him and I'm like, what is he doing? And this black sedan is just sitting there about 10 yards in front of me, waiting for me to walk past it. And let me tell you, a fear came over me that I cannot explain and I have never had before or since then. That fear that tells you something is very wrong. I continue to stand there. I don't walk past the car because something tells me if I try to walk past that car, he's going to open that door and try to take me. So I'm standing there, I'm waiting it out, and this guy, I see the reverse lights flash, which means he put his car in park. The man put his car in park and was now looking at me through the driver's side mirror. It's just me and him. There is nobody. If I scream, nobody is going to hear me. There's fields on either side. There's nowhere I can run except backwards. So I think fast. I don't have pepper spray. I don't have my pistol on me, but I do have my phone. So I grab my phone and I immediately just act like I'm calling 911. I didn't actually dial 911 because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Whatever's about to happen is going to happen in seconds and no cop is going to get to me in time. But I wanted this guy to think that I was talking to the police. And it seemed to work. As soon as I pulled my phone out and started acting like I was talking, the reverse lights go back, he puts the car in drive, and he takes off. At this point, I actually call my best friend Kevin, who lives about a mile down the road.
How's Kevin
and
doing?
He answers the phone, thank God. And I said, Kevin, I'm in a situation. There's a guy that I think is getting ready to take me. I need you to get here. I need you to get here now. This is where I'm at. Kevin doesn't even put shoes on or anything. He grabs his keys, he jumps in his truck, and he's like, all right, I'm on my way. I'm coming to you. Stay on the phone with me. And y'all, something in me just knew, like, even though that car drove away, he's coming back. And I'm just waiting and I'm watching for that car to have turned around and come back for me. And I'm waiting to see whose car I'm going to see first, this guy or my friend Kevin, who is going to show up and get me first. And thank God I see Kevin's truck around the corner first, and I wave him and he flies over to me, and I jump in the truck, shut the door, and we take off. But y'all, I kid you not, as we're taking off, we look in the rearview mirror and y'all, that sedan had turned around and it had come back. And I said, Kevin, that's the car, that's the car. He came back. And we're still driving away, but we're watching him in the rearview mirror. And y'all, he parks his car right where I was standing. He gets out of his car, and we see him, and he is looking for me.
Oh,
and that phone call to Kevin most likely saved my life.
I don't know.
What
I mean, that was super
what if he just
dramatic.
wanted directions?
I think he could have. He might have been looking for what fell out of his window when he was. You know what I mean? Like he opened his window and he lost something. He dropped something.
Yeah, this bitch is all hysterical.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
She's like,
Chill.
my intuition saved my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have been like, hey, what's up? You
What's
know,
up, man? You looking for me?
Yeah. You all right out here? That would have been me.
That was so much. I don't know if I can continue. I mean, that was
Really?
Yeah, that was exhausting.
I know that you like these kind of near kidnapping murder stories. I just thought it might make you sexually aroused, or I don't know what.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm ready to come.
Yeah.
We should wrap up
He's
the
got to
show.
go bust a nut.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
It's a cool story.
That is a great
I just
story,
thought you liked to
yeah.
hear a nice bedtime tale.
That
you
is
like.
fantastic. Let's so for you and the podcast, let's remind everybody everywhere they can see you.
Oh, yes.
The Viral Podcast.
I have a podcast called The Viral Podcast with my best friend, Paige Jen. We answer crazy caller questions. And then I'm going on tour, man. I'll be out for 2 months. You can get your tickets at eatmytrash.com.
That's a great website.
That's a real website.
That's
You
amazing.
got that website?
Yeah, I got it.
Eat My Trash. OnlyFans is
that.
at Trailer Trash Tammy.
Yep.
YouTube channel is Chelcie Lynn.
Yep. Patreon's
And
Chelcie Lynn.
the tour is 2 fingers and a 12-pack.
You like that?
That's fucking
amazing.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything, and I was like,
No, you thought of it.
2
That was-
fingers and a 12-pack.
That was
tour.
awesome.
You know, come to party.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm so happy you came in. Thank you so much for coming to Austin to be on the show. We love you so much.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, it's so great to see you. It's so much fun to see you. I'm sorry we didn't get into Garth, but I'm glad you wore
I just wanted to dress up. That's it. We can get into him next time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thanks,
Thank
Chelsea.
you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, sweetie.
F.A.R.T. 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 The word was F.A.R.T. F.A.R.T. We watched what happened. I watched what happened in Brexit. F.A.R.T. The word was fart, 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 fart. 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 F.A.R.T. 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 The word was fart, 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 fart. Why isn't the government talking about how to retain skilled labor? Why isn't the infrastructure minister talking about how to implement infrastructure funds and get construction workers back to work in Alberta? Why does this government treat Alberta like a fart in the room that nobody wants to talk about or acknowledge? F.A.R.T. Laughing at me. Fart, fart. F.A.R.T. And they're laughing at you. F.A.R.T. Laughing at me. Fart, fart. F.A.R.T. We watched what happened. Fart, 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 fart. I watched what happened. Fart, 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 fart. We watched what happened. Fart, 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 fart. Oh, and by the way, constituents.
Point of order, 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 point of order.
Laughing at me. Fart, laughing, laughing at me. Laughing at me. Fart, laughing, 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 laughing at me. Fart, laughing, laughing at me. Laughing at me. Fart, laughing, laughing, laughing. We watched what happened. Fart, 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 fart. I watched what happened. Fart, 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 fart. We watched what happened. Fart, 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 fart. Oh, and by the way, constituents. Fart, 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 fart,
Did you like that full episode of Your Mom's House? Are your jeans as high and tight as it can be? I doubt it. Watch some more clips, dude. Look at that one. Watch that one right here. Or maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe, maybe you should subscribe. That way, every time a new video gets posted, you'll be notified. Stay in the know, jeans. Subscribe now.